Arizona is a land of endless sunshine and striking landscapes. The sky stretches wide and blue above red rocks and towering saguaro cacti. People from around the world come to experience its beauty and warmth. Colors paint the land: orange canyons at sunset, purple mountains, and green pine forests in the north. Arizona is a tapestry of many places and cultures, not just one. Plants and animals here have mastered survival, like the saguaro storing water. The spirit of survival still shapes Arizona today. This journey through Arizona's history celebrates the Grand Canyon State's unique story. Welcome to Arizona, where every sunrise brings new possibilities. Long before Arizona was a state, ancient peoples called this land home. These first Arizonans arrived thousands of years ago, living as hunters and gatherers. They mastered the desert, finding water, edible plants, and crafting tools from stone. Their legacy lives on in stone tools and petroglyphs, stories carved in rock. The land provided everything: rivers, mountains, and desert plants for food and medicine. They lived in harmony with nature, respecting the land. Their story is the first chapter in Arizona's history, a story of strength and connection to the earth. Their footprints remain, reminding us where Arizona's journey began. Arizona's journey began with them, and continues because of them. In northern Arizona, the Ancestral Puebloans built a remarkable civilization. Ancestors of today's Pueblo peoples, they constructed stone and mud villages, some perched in cliffs like Montezuma Castle. These cliff dwellings offered protection and showcased their engineering skill. Life centered around farming, pottery, and ceremonies in these pueblos. They mastered agriculture, growing corn, beans, and squash in a dry climate. Ingenious irrigation and crop selection allowed their society to flourish. Their success turned the desert into a home for generations. Around 1300, many left their cliff dwellings, perhaps due to drought or social change, but their culture endured. Descendants, like the Hopi, still carry on their traditions. The legacy of the Ancestral Puebloans lives in the quiet canyons and vibrant communities of Arizona. Their story is one of adaptation, creativity, and survival. The echoes of their lives remain in the land. Their achievements inspire awe and respect. Arizona's history is richer for their presence. The spirit of the Ancestral Puebloans endures in every stone and story. Their ingenuity shaped the future of the Southwest. In southern Arizona, the Hohokam people transformed the desert with ingenuity. Masters of water, they built vast canal systems along the Salt and Gila rivers, some stretching for miles. These canals turned arid land into fertile fields, supporting large villages and thriving agriculture. The Hohokam grew corn, cotton, and agave, and their canal routes still influence modern Phoenix. They were skilled artists, creating pottery and etched shell jewelry, and traded with distant peoples. Ball courts and communal spaces reflected a vibrant social and religious life. By the 1400s, their villages were abandoned, likely due to drought or environmental change. But their descendants, the Akamelo Odom and Tohono O'odham, remain. The Hohokam legacy is one of innovation and adaptation. Their vision continues to shape Arizona's landscape. They proved that with creativity and hard work, life could flourish in the Sonoran Desert. The canals are a living reminder of their achievements. Arizona's story is forever linked to the Hohokam's mastery of water. Their spirit endures in the desert's heart. Arizona's Wild West days were filled with cowboys, miners, and pioneers seeking fortune and freedom. Towns sprang up overnight, then vanished when the mines ran dry. This era forged Arizona's independent, resilient character. Arizonans wanted more than territory status. They wanted a voice and self-government. The path to statehood was long, with many in Washington doubting Arizona's readiness. But Arizonans persisted, drafting a progressive constitution that empowered citizens. President Taft objected to recalling judges, so Arizona temporarily removed that clause to gain approval, then restored it after statehood. This clever move showed Arizona's determination to govern itself. On February 14, 1912, Arizona became the 48th state, celebrated with cheers and flags on Valentine's Day. Statehood marked a new era, ending the territorial days. Arizona was now a full partner in the United States. The journey was tough, but Arizonans proved their grit. Their independent spirit shaped the state's future. Statehood was a milestone of hope and ambition. Arizona's story as a state had just begun. The Grand Canyon state was ready to make its mark. The dream of self-rule became reality. Arizona's legacy of perseverance continues today. Statehood sparked a new era of growth and change in Arizona. Dams like Roosevelt Dam tamed rivers, storing water for farms and cities, transforming the desert into fertile land. The clean, dry air attracted health seekers, launching Arizona's tourism industry. Resorts and hotels sprang up, and the state became a haven for those seeking sunshine and wellness. World War II brought military bases and new industries, drawing thousands to Arizona. Many who trained here stayed, fueling a post-war population boom. Air conditioning made desert summers livable, opening the door to rapid urban growth. Phoenix and Tucson expanded, with new neighborhoods, schools, and highways. Arizona's economy diversified, embracing manufacturing and technology. The state built an identity as a land of opportunity and innovation. People came to build new lives under the Arizona sun. The desert's challenges became its greatest assets. Arizona was on the move, forging a modern identity. The state's transformation was just beginning. Arizona's promise attracted dreamers and doers. The future looked bright for the Grand Canyon state. Arizona's story is shaped by remarkable individuals. Sandra Day O'Connor, raised on a ranch, became the first woman on the U.S. Supreme Court. Her independence and wisdom are Arizona hallmarks. Barry Goldwater, Mr. Arizona, was a senator, presidential candidate, and passionate advocate for his state. His leadership and love for Arizona left a lasting legacy. Clyde Tombaugh discovered Pluto at Lowell Observatory, putting Arizona on the map for astronomy. The state's clear skies continue to inspire scientific discovery. Frank Lloyd Wright, famed architect, built Taliesin West in the desert, blending design with nature. His vision of organic architecture influenced builders worldwide. Artists, scientists, and leaders have all contributed to Arizona's rich tapestry. Their creativity and courage helped shape the state's identity. Arizona's legacy is built on the achievements of its people. Their stories inspire new generations. The state's spirit is defined by innovation and resilience. Arizona's greatness comes from those who dared to dream. Their impact endures in every corner of the state. Arizona is home to breathtaking natural wonders. The Grand Canyon Petrified Forest, Painted Desert, and Monument Valley. These landscapes inspire awe and remind us of nature's power and beauty. Protecting them has always been a priority. The Grand Canyon became a national park in 1919. Arizona's Sky Islands, with cool forests atop desert mountains, add to the state's unique diversity. Conservation is a proud tradition. State parks like Kartchner Caverns and Slide Rock preserve natural and historic treasures. Arizonans understand the importance of stewardship. Efforts to protect water wildlife and use solar energy reflect a commitment to sustainability. The health of the land is tied to the well-being of the community. Pride in Arizona's beauty inspires ongoing conservation. Future generations deserve to experience these wonders. Arizona's landscapes are masterpieces worth protecting. The state's natural heritage is a source of identity and pride. Stewardship ensures Arizona's beauty endures. Arizona's history is a story of hope, resilience, and reinvention. Ancient peoples built canals, pioneers forged a state, and innovators reached for the stars. Today, Arizona thrives on diversity, growth, and new ideas. The sun that once challenged settlers now powers homes and industries. Arizona leads in aerospace, biotechnology, and renewable energy. The sense of community is strong. Neighbors help neighbors, and local traditions unite people. Pride in heritage and landscape makes Arizona welcoming to newcomers. The state faces challenges, especially with water and the environment, but meets them with creativity and determination. Arizona's story is still being written by all who call it home. Each new resident adds a page to the ongoing tale. The future is as bright as a desert sunrise. Arizona's spirit of optimism and innovation lights the way forward. The journey continues, guided by lessons of the past. Arizona stands ready for whatever comes next. Under the wide-open sky, the Grand Canyon State looks boldly to the future,